his delivery towards the bank. Suddenly, the lone working landscaper dropped their pump sprayer and began sprinting towards him. When the landscaper reached Valdez, they produced a can.
Of whoop ass?
It wasn't a can of whoop ass, but I'll tell you what it was a can of. Before he saw the robber charge the Brinks truck security guard, Ruth told his client, quote, "There's a bank robbery, gotta go," end quote.
There's bank robbery, gotta go.
If you saw, I predict.
I know what you're trying to argue here is that you would succeed at this and I wouldn't, but I think you're mistaken. I think you would start crying.
I don't know about that.
Just yesterday, I was sitting on the ground and you were like, well, I can't believe you can sit like that. My legs hurt when I do that.
Okay, being flexible has nothing to do about how fast you
can. And what happened? You said, well, I ran this morning. And I said, yeah, I did too. Free kit?
You know, stuff to commit a robbery.
A gun in a bag.
Bag of pantyhose, slime.
This just sounds like Home Alone now.
No, it doesn't. Probably like a beanie, some fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
An indestructible skull. That's about it, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Very sad, very sad.
Maybe he achieved his dream. If he's the guy, right? Wouldn't that be a sweet little happy ending?
Maybe.
Give him some sweet quiche.
I like
hey, Daddy's here and he's got hundreds of thousands of dollars for you.
It's funny that you'd speak of Daddy because I like how Daddy's thinking right now.
Me, Daddy?
Estate. But when the market crashed in 2007, so did her lifestyle. Their home was close to being
foreclosed.
Foreclosed!
Okay, yep, yeah.
And two of their also Anthony playing football.
Cocaine?
Well, you weren't supposed to see that. Just ignore that. Okay. Ignore that for now. The curtain.
So I'm supposed to guess if it's solved.
Is this mystery? Jesus, don't you fucking say it. Hey.
What?
You look at me.
I'm looking.
And you look at me too.
All right.
It's on you now. Is this mystery solved?
Yeah.
Or is it a mystery?
I'm gonna side of the scale. If you're gonna rob a bank, hey, do it. You know, no big deal.
You can't say, you don't encourage someone to rob a bank.
Rob a bank.
The consensus is this, in that kind of incoherent, rambling diatribe you just had there.
Look,
you said a bunch of
hey, shut the fuck. Listen, we don't have to start this off on a
Who has the pointer? Who has the pointer?
We don't have to start off nasty here.
Bats were discovered in a limestone cave.
Odd bats?
Odd bats.
Odd bats?
And not the Batman.
Oh, what's odd about them?
Well, they're weird looking.
Okay. All right.
Stop asking so much questions.
Well, I didn't think it was a deep, probing question.
They didn't get along well at parties.
Okay.
They were odd, other bats said that I interviewed.
Okay.
They said,
all right.
Okay, nearby.
Fucking making me look at you.
Goats.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, look, if you can't handle this, then maybe you're not ready for the field.
I'm not ready for the field.
Don't make me ask for your notepad and your badge.
I'm not. I don't want to go look at dead goats.
While talking about seeing this summary of its features, can you do me a favor and sketch that out?
I'm already doing it. Here you go.
Let's see it. I mean, yeah, I guess that does kind of match the description a little bit. It's just, it looks more like a Cartoon Network character kind of.
I drew exactly what you described.
Yeah. Okay, well that wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, so let's just move on then. You're adding more to it.
Yeah, I just drew a little penis.
Sad I asked. After another encounter.
Similar to mine. Not even joking. That's pretty close.
I have to admit, it actually is pretty similar. Admittedly, far from the scariest thing I've ever seen.
If you saw that walking towards you in the middle of the night, you'd be laughing, right?
No, I wouldn't be laughing.
That's a funny little guy.
It's scary, but if it attacked me, I'd give myself 50% odds for beating this thing in a fight.
I think you could beat it.
You never know, it might have powers or something, like Eleven from Stranger Things.
How tall is it?
4 to 5 feet tall.
That's funny. So it's like you.
It was right there, I mean, low-hanging fruit, I suppose. Legitimate, and perhaps the later ones, more of the copycat or imagination taking its fun.
Goofums afoot.
Goofums, perhaps.
Goofums afoot. I'm making a note.
Okay. Decided to stake out with a rifle to find the Chupacabra, which had killed 25 of his sheep and 35 of his neighbors.
It killed 35 of his neighbors?
That's right. No, 35 of his neighbors' sheep. Oh. He didn't kill his entire cul-de-sac of neighbors.
Okay, I see.
At the Chupacabra.
Means goat sucker, eats a bunch of animals. I think it's Mexican. The way I said that sounded racist.
That's gonna be clipped. It's gonna be clipped. I think it's Mexican. All those goat suckers.
It's like, together.
No, they don't, because they ain't fucking.
No.
As far as I know.
They aren't.
I guess the crocodile could come on land, see a wolf,
be like, come on land, all right.
You know, the
Should have
thing
taken
is,
it to the vet, gotten it some help.
instead of pulling out my Magnum.
Yeah.
If aliens ever came down to Earth and one of them were to unfortunately bag themselves a burgoose, very sad.
Stuff your ass.
I would love to be a taxidermied Ryan in some alien living room. Is that weird?
What would your pose be? They'd be like, this is what a human is.
Yeah, or what if they were like, big fan of ghost fires. We'll get the big one later. He was faster.
Yeah, well, you just admitted it.
That was
Very nice. Yo, you did it the wrong way.
fuck.
Wrong way again.
Hold on,
You got
okay,
it.
this is good.
How long did you practice this for?
Shut up.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, did you do it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, if you're a coyote, you see a wolf. Sexy.
Yeah, I mean it's like a different kind of fur.
Yeah, and it's just a very, very comely animal. If you're a coyote, because you're like, that looks like me, but bigger, stronger, more majestic. I'd like to get in that, you know?
Well, here's a ladder of appropriateness. There's rungs on it, and I think you went about 5 rungs too high.
I'm putting myself in the mind of a horny coyote.
Oh, I'm sure you are. You sure it's not just your mind?
Uh-oh.
That's boats. As you can see right here.
Monkeys drove a boat? What are you talking
No, they
about?
didn't drive the boat. I'll get into it. Correctly, what is it?
Sort of like a dog or a mangy wolf.
Fuck! Before you roll your eyes.
Before I roll my eyes.
Before you roll your eyes.
You don't know I'm gonna roll my eyes.
Keep them fucking still in that skull of yours. The US has, that's true. Not a lot of air in here, and
No.
the big guy farts a lot. What are you doing?
I'm taking notes.
It looks like you're drawing something passing gas.
Just taking some notes to remember. It seemed like a people.
Movie, it's like, hey, I thought I left that door open. Early stage
I don't
shit.
remember leaving a walking skeleton up in the air.
What are all these porno mags doing here? This isn't, I didn't look at this.
That's what goes on in your place?
My house is haunted, yeah, that happens all the time.
That's what you blame it on, huh? That's what you blame it on.
But like Brontiti. Thunder-like.
All good names. French. She's speaking French?
It's funny that you were lingering on that when there was weird-ass noises coming from the sky that you could
Yeah,
hear.
it was sort of like a.
A little bit. Now, keep in mind.
Have you ever heard a train brake? Freight trains take quite a long to brake. It sounds like the devil playing the violin up in the clouds.
a spokesman?
Oh, that the Northern Lights make noise. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
I would love to hear that. I don't even know what it sounds like, but it's just supposed to be like a little like. Like a little tingling up there in the sky.
Oh, that's not sharp enough. I was hoping this had a point.
Wait,
It could
right.
go right through your chest.
Now hang
Just
on a second.
Right through.
Now hang on a second. Now here in the basement, we're having fun.
Is that what we're having?
Yeah, that's what we're having.
Or are you sitting here like, what if it was a choo-choo outside? Or what if it was 2 birds outside? Fucking.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna get so mad about
Okay.
this one.
Let's continue here. Hill, who wrote a scientific paper of the most likely natural causes.
Science?
He says that along.
Fireballs?
Yeah.
Where are the fireballs from?
I don't know, because most of the time when you're looking at a tsunami, you're going, holy shit, a tsunami! And
I
then
get
you're
it,
running
right.
away like this.
Imagine that fish like humped, you know, like humped.
Well, it would be more like.
Well, like there's certain creatures where they like, you know.
Well, imagine trying to like hump while completely submerged underwater. I guess
Well,
I'm
no,
thinking of it from like humans. So
I
you'd be
have
like-
told you, if you look up videos of sharks, it's very human.
Oh, it
It's
is?
incredibly human. The
So
way
they're like back there like,
yeah, basically, yeah.
They're 15 inches.
Well, good for them.
whoa, wow, that does explain the loud noises. Thank you, Brittany. But how do you imagine like people out in the woods being like, the fuck is that noise? Is it aliens? And it's just 2 fish just
I guess they never.
register what the Earth is communicating because of our limited audio range.
It's probably, help me.
Get the fuck off me! Get off me! You're killing me! Demonstrate what a tweak sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about
That's science.
aliens?
It's aliens. It's exactly what I
And
thought.
finally, I'd be doing a disservice to us all if I didn't theorize that the trumpets are in fact some War of the Worlds shit. Aliens.
That's all you got.
No.
Okay.
No, I got more than that. As you can see, there's a fair number of theories.
Oh.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
Sit on the fence on this one.
I prefer you to not.
Well, too bad. That's where I'm at. Yarn. You can just tell me.
On one hand, there are some things about theory 1 that I like. Fuck!
You're not good at yarn, huh?
But theory 3, if I'm really gonna go with human causes, is also kind of interesting to me. But then I thought, what if God be mad?
Wouldn't God be mad?
What if God be really angry?
Oh, what if God be mad?
Hoax, get out of here.
You just don't have the yarn. You didn't cut a long enough piece of yarn.